I want to touch on a couple of things, though, with your news items. The Afghan, well, we won't call them refugees yet, but the interpreters. There's a story about. Well, you're going to take some up to 26 and their families. How many? Have you got a cap on the family numbers?
Yeah, so it's reasonably tightly defined around the family. So it's from memory, 23 interpreters. Their wider family. I think the total number of all of them came, the interpreters and the families, is somewhere. I want to say 64, but somewhere between sort of 60 and 75. That sort of number. They may not all come. We've offered them a deal that says, look, if you don't come, we'll essentially give you 3 years' pay. So it'll be 3 years' pay in the local terms. So I'm not sure all of them will come. The general thinking of why we do that is because they are so closely aligned with our people. I mean, they actually go out in the field. It's not like they're just working at Kiwi Base and Barmyoung where they're sort of hidden away. So they've been very aligned with us. And we're going to take them as sort of generally part of that refugee cap that we take of 750 people.
So they'll be in that intake.
Covered in that intake.
Okay. So what about those like the interpreter who was on air this morning with breakfast with Mike, whose brother left a month ago from doing the same thing.
So no to those people at the moment. Why? But they're free to apply under the normal category, and look, they may be more sympathetically looked at than others. I'm not exactly sure how that process works, but I guess in a way it's like there are also other people. I mean, why not take the cook and why not take someone else? I mean, there's always people that are involved. I think it's on a risk assessment basis, and the risk assessment of the current working interpreters is they are in the highest risk category, and we have I think a duty of care to make them safe. We're fairly consistent with many other countries. They're either considering this issue or have dealt with it in the way that we have. Generally, everyone's drawn the line there. See, one argument would be to say, if you left a while ago, and look, it may be pretty unfortunate if you left a month ago, but let's say you worked for us a few years ago and you left. Well, you've left and you've been reasonably comfortable that you can go on and do something else, and there hasn't been a problem, isn't it? So on that risk assessment, you're going to say. But
this brother who left apparently a month ago, if he's not included in family, then surely he would have a high chance of being approved.
Considering he would have a reasonably high chance. Yes.
All right.